Be tempted by guiding light.
Don't fight the temptation.
Don't fight it.
Be tempted by guiding light.
But whatever you do,
Don't fight the temptation.
weekdays on CBS.
I mean it, Maureen. I won't lose Ben. I won't.
No matter what it takes?
That's what I said.
Are you saying that you would run away with Ben to keep Julia from taking him?
Don't you dare pretend you're concentrating on work. Aren't you excited about Meredith and Rick?
Yeah, I'm excited. But I'm a professional.
Oh.
It's a professional setting. See you at the rounds.
We wondered where you were.
I was just grilling the bride-to-be. It's my prerogative. I'm the best man.
Hey, why have been waiting?
Meredith, what's wrong?
If Harley is anything like Reva, I think she'll make a wonderful addition to the family. Speaking of Reva, son, Reva and I would love to have you and your fiancé over for dinner tonight.
Sounds great, honey, don't you think?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Good. You'll all get a chance to get acquainted. Hmm?
Does she know about us yet?
No, but I'm sure she'll be thrilled.
Oh, I just love her advice about the wedding.
Yes, I'm sure she'll be happy with that. And you and I can plan your bachelor party. Hmm?
Well, I'm sure you've got some great ideas.
Some interesting concepts come to mind.
Stop it, all of you. This is a ridiculous charade.
Alex.
It's time the family got serious about this issue.
This is a wedding, not an issue.
Don't be absurd. You know as well as I do this marriage is out of the question. We won't allow it. We can't.
Won't allow? Alexandra, where my son is concerned, you don't even get a vote.
I can't believe he took a gun. I've got to do something. Someone's going to get hurt.
Rita, I didn't know you were still here. Can I get you...
Wanda, do you know where Joshua went?
The airport, I imagine. He asked me to get the plane ready for a flight to Caracas.
Sonny. Do you have HB's number down in Venezuela?
The phone lines are all down at the drill site. I wanted to let him know Josh was on his way.
So there's no way to reach him?
Not yet. Rita, something wrong?
I just need some time to think.
Well, I'm right out here if you need me.
Thank you. What kind of trouble are you stirring up now? Mindy, I don't have time. What are you doing here? This is Josh's desk. I realize that, and I'm sure Joshua wouldn't mind. Now, if you'll excuse Sonny would mind. What? I know what you've been doing, Reva. Will told me all about it. It's really none of your business. And it really isn't going to work, so you can stop it right now. I haven't done anything. Just because you're not over Josh, you have no right to try and ruin his marriage with Sonny. Away.
Only Calgon creates this luxurious world to make you silky all over with rich, moisturizing foams and pampering powders. Let Calgon take you away.
Learning how to talk fast is one way to save on international calls. U.S. Sprint's international long-distance sale is a better way. Save as much as 10 to 34% if you call now and switch.
Usually I get things right. I do, but not my perms. Almost right. Not quite right. Wrong. So now what? Precisely right by Ogilvy. The perm you can't get wrong because it shuts itself off, so it won't over-perm or frizz. Look, beautiful body and soft, shiny curl. I finally got it right. Precisely right by Ogilvy. You just can't get it wrong.
In this corner, extra strength Lysol toilet bowl cleaner. In this corner, tough stains and germs. The heavyweight has the muscle to knock out tough hard water stains. kills germs, too. Still the champ. Extra strength Lysol toilet bowl cleaner, the heavyweight.
Carpet dandruff. It's the powdery stuff that sticks in your rug when you use Arm & Hammer Rug and Room Deodorizer. If you hate lots of carpet dandruff, get Love My Carpet. It's lighter than Arm & Hammer. Won't leave all that carpet dandruff. See? Hate lots of carpet dandruff? Get Love My Carpet.
Fresh scent Clorox. Fresh scent Clorox. Oh, yeah. Fresh scent Clorox. Sweet to death, it smells so good. Fresh scent Clorox. Fresh scent Clorox. Oh, yeah. Fresh scent Clorox. Sweet to death, it smells so good. Fresh scent Clorox. Fresh scent Clorox. Oh, yeah. Fresh scent Clorox. Sweet to death, it smells so good.
In Malaysia, Dada means drugs. In Malaysia, Dada is death. Based on a true story starring Julie Christie. Dada is death. Coming soon to CBS.
Abortion rights. Does a father have the right to stop the abortion of his child? The story tonight on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
Honey, you all right?
Yeah, I'm just getting a little queasy, that's all.
Well, that's normal for the flu. Meredith hasn't been feeling too well
Give
lately.
it up, Rick. Everybody knows. I it was hopeless trying to keep this baby a secret.
So I can tell.
Well, I think everybody knows, but if you find that one person who doesn't, yes.
So I can tell them that you've got morning sickness.
Yeah.
She has morning sickness, folks. Can I help you out? Something I can do? How about I take you on call room so you can lie down for a little while?
Okay.
All right.
Why don't I do it?
So I can do it.
I think I can get there by myself. Thank you. I mean, I can do it alone. Come on.
I'll take you. You'll feel much better when you're lying down. Come on. That way Rick
I'll,
and Philip can talk.
I'll check up on you in a bit, okay?
Yeah.
What's with Meredith? Yeah. Oh, she's just a little woozy. Morning sickness.
Rick, I'm glad I was so discreet.
I had to tell Phil, Dad.
Well, and Blake, and what, anyone else been down the hall in the last 5 minutes?
The janitor seemed a little surprised.
So, what do you say? Is the best man given his blessing yet?
We were just getting to that part, weren't we?
Do you know what you're saying, Fletcher?
I won't be separated from Ben.
But you would really do something as rash as stealing him?
It wouldn't be stealing.
Well, I think Julia might see that differently. You are on dangerous territory.
I know.
Well, then take a breath and collect yourself. Don't be stupid, Fletch.
I made a promise to Maeve. I intend to keep it. With or without the support of the law.
This is the last thing in the world that Maeve would want you to do. So you think this is about settling some grudge match with Sonny?
It looks that way to me. You've done such a hatchet job on the truth, Reva. You've twisted things around so bad to make it look real ugly for Will and
Mindy,
Sonny.
don't get involved in this.
What were you doing, sneaking around taking pictures through Will's window in the first place? What right did you have?
I really don't have to defend myself to you.
Oh, there is no defense. I'm sure it was a perfectly innocent thing until you turned around and made it
Mindy,
into something...
you really don't understand.
Don't patronize me. You're not my stepmother anymore, and I'm not a kid.
And stop acting like a brat. You don't know what's involved here.
Oh, I know exactly what's involved. A shame. You're all messy people who can't keep your relationships together, so you cause trouble for other people instead.
All right, we're all alike. I see what this is about. What, you're angry with Rusty again, so you're going to take it all out on me?
That's not true. I want you to stop hurting my uncle.
That is the last thing I want.
Well, then muzzle yourself, Reva. He's happy with Sonny. Just quit trying to upset him. Why can't you just leave him alone once and for all?
I have. I'm getting married. To Alan Spaulding. I love Alan.
Then why do you keep running to Josh with these wild tales about Sonny and Will? How come right now you're in Uncle Josh's office instead of at home with Alan?
You are not Alan Michael's mother. You'd never even laid eyes on him until last year.
As opposed to your years of constant devotion?
I can't claim to have been the best father. I was negligent. Yes, I always allowed business to get in the way, and I'm sure you didn't understand.
I tried to.
What I did to you, I can't make up to you. But I will not compound my mistakes by interfering in your life now. I can't take credit for the young man you've become. But I can, and I do respect you.
Well, thank you.
Alan Michael will make his own decisions. We will accept them. We have neither the legal nor the moral right of veto.
I know full well that I am not Alan Michael's mother. But I am a Spaulding. And we have always supported each other and protected our own when the need arose.
Oh, yes, that's right. And the Spauldings have sabotaged each other when the need arose. Please, let's not rally around the family crest.
Couldn't have picked a more interesting group of relatives.
Maybe we should split.
Wait a minute.
Alex.
Your father may think we're through here, but we are not.
Alex, let it go.
I will not.
Alex, you have seen enough damage done by family interference. Your own son was taken.
You don't really want to get into that, do you?
No, I don't. It's past. But it's time we learned our lesson from it. I will raise my son the way I see fit.
Excuse us. Come on, let's go.
I've seen enough of this father-son bonding. You tell Alan Michael the real reason you're supporting this marriage.
What are you saying?
The money, Alan. Tell your son you want his money.
My mouth has a terrible time waking up in the morning. Come on. You know why? Most cereals bore it to sleep. Come on. Want to see it come alive? Watch. Quaker Natural Cereal. My mouth gets a charge of whole grains, honey, almonds, raisins, a bunch of different textures, a blast of different tastes. That's reveille, man. My mouth will never get back to sleep. Once you taste Quaker Natural, everything else is just cornflakes.
Mom teaches the violin. The tuba is my instrument. I think it sounds great when I practice outside. The birds don't. Playing the tuba takes lots of energy. So does carrying it. When I get home, I'm hungry. So Mom makes me great dinners with lots of crinkly Ore-Ida fries. I told her that if every tuba player had Ore-Ida fries after practice, there'd be a lot more tuba players. Mom said, let's just keep this to ourselves.
What makes Irish Spring this refreshing?
Oh, what a clean, fresh scent, gentle skin conditioner. What a refreshing thing is showering with Irish Spring.
I'm the world's biggest skeptic. Then one morning, someone offers me coffee mate instead of milk. I couldn't believe it. Turns out I'd one of the best cups of coffee ever. Rich and creamy.
Coffee mate from Carnation. Don't doubt it. Try it.
New Nestle Toll House ready-to-bake cookie dough presents Late One Night.
Larry?
Yes, dear?
It's 2:30 in the morning. What are you doing down there?
I thought I heard something.
Larry.
I'm grooming the dog. Get down. Get back.
Forful's up here, Larry.
All right. I'm baking Toll House cookies, but I'll be done in 10 minutes.
Oh, come on.
New Nestle Toll House ready-to-bake cookie dough. Real Toll House cookies, fast at last.
Larry, Mommy's lonely.
Alex, why are you doing this to him?
I already offered Dad the money, and he turned it down.
Did you get that in writing?
You're sick, you know that?
I'm seasoned. Through many years of dealing with your father.
I'm in a very stable position at Lewis Oil. I hardly need to raid my son's piggy bank.
It's more like raiding the First National Bank. I mean, several $1 million is nothing to sneeze at.
Nevertheless, I stand to make a great deal of money from my housing project.
Provided you get the proper approval, and I'm on the zoning board.
Oh, and you would stop the project?
You wouldn't.
She might. But there would be overwhelming public opposition. I mean, she would be voting against housing for the elderly and the poor.
There are other ways of stopping you.
Come on, you two. This is getting ridiculous.
Oh, yes, of course, yes. The power of Spaulding Enterprises. Well, forget it, Alex. Because you've got enough troubles there as it is.
We're doing quite well.
Oh, no. Strife in the boardroom is already undermining Philip's effectiveness.
Dad, listen, this...
You know what? Philip should concentrate on shoring up his company.
Hey, come on.
It's my company, too, Alan. I am still there, and I still know how to take care of my own.
Stop it. Will both of you just shut up? We're talking about a wedding, and none of this has anything to do with us.
Unfortunately, darling, it does. For your own good, you need to know the facts.
Facts? And whose facts are we using now?
Isn't your father's interest in you just a little sudden and a little convenient?
He loves me. Why are you trying to twist that into something?
I'm not. Believe me, I wish it were true.
Maybe it is. Can't you look at this at face value? We're in love. And his dad is happy for us. It's that simple.
If only it were. Alan Michael, I'm telling you...
Look, leave him alone, please.
We're getting married, Aunt Alex. And there's nothing more to say.
There is plenty more to say.
Haven't you upset him enough for one day? Alan Michael, don't let your aunt's cynical attitude get to you. Just remember what she is and try and understand it.
And what is that?
A lonely, meddlesome woman who has no life nor love of her own. A woman who can't find anything better to do than to tamper with the good fortune of her relatives.
Excuse me, madam. That Frank Cooper is here again.
Let's go, Harley. I'm taking you
Frank,
home.
where are you
Come on.
I don't want to get into this with you. I am here on business. Alan and I are in business with Josh. And how did you end up in the middle of that? Why isn't it just Alan? Alan and I are partners. We care about each other. We want to help each other. So I've heard. What? Nothing. Now, what were you going to say? Do you think Uncle Josh would have agreed to this deal if he hadn't felt sorry for you? Sorry? Mindy, this is a good, profitable venture, not a charity case. We're not here to lick any Lewis boots. You didn't mind licking Josh's boots to get the deal. Excuse me? Sonny told me all about your lobbying. Why, that witch. Don't talk about Sonny like that. She's a Lewis now. And I guess that makes her damn near perfect. It does make her family. And I care about her besides. And I won't have you trashing her. You're just upset because she's on to you. On to me. Mm-hmm. She knew you wanted back into Josh's life, and she went along with it. Like she had a choice. Because she felt sorry for you, too. But she trusts Josh. Is that what she told you? You may find it hard to believe somebody could be that mature and forgiving. Oh, you got that right. But she is. You really don't know her, do you, Reva? But then I guess you don't care to know her. All you care about is making her life hell. I have had enough. Sonny can make her own messes without my help. Now, I'm going to say this one more time. Alan and I are here on business. We have a deal with this company. And Uncle Josh is your bonus. I am marrying Alan. Can't you get that through your thick skull? But what if Josh were free, Reva? Would you still be with Alan?
Great, Ray. That's a wrap.
Huh?
That's sweet.
Light, intriguing, brilliant, and beautiful. Now captured in a remarkable floor by tiny pearlescent chips precisely placed with Armstrong's unique inlaid color technology to create a surface like no other in the world. Presenting the Solarian Supreme Pearl Glaze Collection. Armstrong makes your home so nice to come home to. Win a new kitchen from Armstrong. Call 1-800-FLOORS-FOR-YOU and ask for Dream Kitchen.
Action liquid vanish, clean so good, good impressions too.
Liquid Vanish cleans tough rust stains below the waterline better than Lysol.
Action liquid vanish.
Sparkling, shimmering, Windex. Streak-free, ammonia D. Only Windex.
They're here.
Shining brilliantly. Windex. Depend on it.
We'll
We'll continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
Tempted by the young and the restless.
Jill and Kay are determined.
It'll be a cold day in hell before I call that miserable excuse for a mother. We will have to live with the fact that we kept that little boy from his mother.
But is it too late?
What is happening with my baby?
Weekdays on CBS.
This is CBS.
Win, lose, or draw,
Join the fun on the next Win, Lose, or Draw. Weekdays at 6:30 on Channel 6.
At the Dolly Madison Bakery, we start with the finest ingredients, like milk and eggs, creamy filling and blankets of real fudge. But we haven't created a zinger until we add the most essential ingredients, the fun.
Just like an addict uses heroin so that they don't have to deal with reality, I use food so I don't have to deal with reality and my pains.
1.5 years later.
Every time I don't take that first compulsive bite, every time I don't use that food, I love myself a little more. And that's a wonderful feeling.
The Rader Institute, 1-800-255-1818.
A Holland Hall senior who shows the right stuff. Tonight at 6 in our Spirit of Oklahoma report. Join us for the news on 6.
Get a grip, Fletcher. The last thing in the world that Maeve would want is for you to be a fugitive with Ben. She tried that, remember?
I can't lose him. That would be the end. Everything would be gone. I can't lose him.
Then fight it. Take Julia to court, but make it legal, make it stick.
I know you're right, but it's just...
How many hours of sleep did you get last night?
Hours.
Did you sleep at all?
Yeah, I got some. You know, I was thinking about the journal. I don't know what to do about it. You know, I thought that was the one safe thing, and now I don't know. I can't quite figure out what to do.
Yeah, well, you're not going to be able to figure anything out without sleep. How about food? Did you eat anything?
Yeah, I had a sandwich thing.
Maybe you should have Ed take a look at you.
No, what? Come on, I'm fine.
Well, maybe he could give you something to help you sleep. I don't know, get your appetite back.
Listen, as tired as I am going to just pass out as soon as my face hits the pillow tonight.
And food?
Well, I'll get a
sandwich thingy.
Maureen, thank you. Listen, I'm just going to stick around long enough to say goodbye to Meredith, and then I'm going to head out, and I'm going to get some rest.
Can't remember being this happy, buddy.
Yeah, so I see.
Oh, man, this is it.
Yep.
I mean, this is the it we wait for our whole lives.
Hey, buddy, this is the big it.
You don't seem too thrilled about the big it.
Oh, no, Rick, I'm very happy for you. I'm just still trying to get used to the idea of you being a husband. Now...
And now, what?
Baby.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it?
Yeah, that's strange.
You know, me, a dad. Meredith, a mom. You a doting godfather bearing gifts. Expensive gifts, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. You sure you're ready for this?
I don't know. I'm scared out of my mind, and so is Meredith. Well, being a parent's something you learn on the job, right?
You know, speaking of job, how's Meredith going to manage this? She's a workaholic.
Yeah, so I've noticed.
Hope she has time to take care of a baby.
Phil, look, I want to take care of that child, too. I mean, after all, it's much my child as it is hers.
You still feeling queasy? Just a little bit. Why don't you lie back? Okay. Just on your throat. Thank you. Does it feel better? You were about to do something very foolish back there with Philip, weren't you?
You know.
How far along are you?
About 12 weeks.
And the last time you slept with Philip?
Hey, Doc, congratulations on the wedding.
Thank you, Kate.
Well, you know you got the best catch at theaters.
Excuse me, but Dr. Reed is not feeling very well.
Oh. Do you want me to get someone to look at you, or maybe...
No, I think she'll be all right if she can just get some quiet and some rest. Could you give us the room, please?
Who is this person?
It's all right, Kate. She's a friend. And I think she's right. I just need to get some rest. It'll be okay.
Okay. But you just holler if you need anything, okay?
Will do. Thanks.
They're very protective of you here.
Only because they love Rick. But not as much as I do.
When was the last time you slept with Philip?
About 12 weeks ago.
Were you sleeping with Rick at the time?
Oh, please, Blake, give me some credit. I thought it was over. Otherwise, I would never have gone anywhere near Philip.
Why did you?
Well, I wish that was an easy question to answer. I don't know. Rick and I were having problems. I mean, you know how much we were fighting. I couldn't seem to do anything right. I was like this awful person. And then, maybe Fletcher's wedding, Rick and I had this big blowout. I thought things were finished, and I believed everything was my fault. So I go running off the galaxy, and who's there? But Philip.
The night I left him there.
You know, Blake, he was so nice. And he was so funny. And he was the only person that entire day that didn't want to make me into some kind of better person than I was. Oh, boy. That's really ironic, isn't it? A better person. And now, I am going to marry Rick, but I am carrying his best friend's baby. So, dear Lord, tell me, what am I supposed to do?
Lie. Lie through your teeth. I think we should forget we had this conversation.
No, wait. Don't you see? Aren't you aware of what you do?
No, but I get the feeling you're going to tell me.
You make trouble. And I don't want what happened at Spalding to happen here.
I didn't have anything to do with that.
He just came between Alan and his family, and it screwed up their business. You were the reason Philip was able to take over. Now nobody can even talk to him.
You
can't hold me responsible for that.
Louis Oil had a hand in that as well.
What about Sonny's miscarriage? You get her upset, she loses the baby.
She came to me.
And now you're waving the supposed love affair in Josh's face. Never mind the fact he does love Sonny, and he's crushed over this thing.
I didn't force Sonny and Will together.
But even if you can't see all this, don't you wonder why you're always in the middle of trouble? Every time somebody gets close to you, they get hurt.
That's not true.
Oh, no? Even Will. You spend one afternoon with him and look at the damage. You have no qualms about holding a man's condition against him. Now he's nearly suicidal over the things you've said to him. And if it hadn't been for me, no telling what would have happened.
Well, you've got the hots for Will Jeffries now?
Oh, you are so shallow and so twisted. I was just trying to be a friend to that poor man. Well, I guess you couldn't understand
that poor man doesn't need any sympathy.
You just poison everything you touch, Reva. And I'm sick, just sick, of seeing the Lewises suffer because of it. And I want you out of our lives.
That's a pretty tall order for such a little lady.
You think so? Well, this housing deal is off. I'll see to it. I'm not going with you.
Harley, listen.
That will be
Come here.
all,
Listen.
Joseph. Thank you.
I don't want to make a scene here. You understand?
Then why don't you stop? Please just go home. I'll call you later.
I'm not going anywhere.
Leave her alone,
Listen,
Frank.
you. I just want to talk to her, okay?
Frank, why don't you and Harley settle this alone? Alan, Michael, give him a chance.
Thanks a lot, but you know what? I really don't need your
All
permission
right, I'll talk
to
to
sit
him. I'll talk to him. Excuse us. Are you determined to ruin my life?
there. No, I'm trying to save your life, okay? Now, why don't you come home with me?
Frank, I'm getting married. I'm not going back to that garage. Not now and not ever.
I don't get it, Harley. I mean, why do you want to hang out with people who don't think are fit, good enough to even wipe their boots?
I don't know, Frank. Maybe the same reason you hang out with Melinda Sue Lewis.
Harley, that's different, okay? She doesn't support me. She treats me like an equal.
And I suppose Alan Michael has absolutely no respect for me at all.
Listen, you really don't have to do this, okay? You're smart. You're a lot smarter than I ever was. Things come to you quicker and easier. You have a chance of making it on your own. You can do anything you put your mind to, sis.
Exactly. Exactly, Frank. And I've decided to get married. And that's what I'm going to do.
No, then you're going to blow it. You have a chance now of being your own woman. You're going to blow it just because of the first rich kid that comes around.
Never occurred to you that maybe I'm in love with this rich kid?
No, not for one skinny minute. You're jumping on the first gravy train that's coming by.
You better watch what you say, Frank.
I never thought you'd sell out. Never. But I guess you are your mother's daughter now, aren't you?
Shut up, Frank.
No, you're Nadine all over again. And you're going to end up just like she did.
No!
Charming family.
Oh, yes, our brawls are so much more civilized, aren't they?
Nice job, Harley. I hope your future in-laws enjoyed the show.
You can leave now, Frank.
No, not
right
until
now. I won't have you treating her like this.
Well, in case you missed it, Chauncey, she hit me.
Please go, Frank. Please just go.
That young lady has a lot of spirit, don't you think?
I can't even look at you right now. I didn't think it possible to feel this much disgust for a person.
Alex, please. Alan Michael is gone. Save your best shots for your public.
It's not a game. Your son will get nothing but unhappiness from this marriage.
I don't agree, and I find your attitude...
I was acting in Alan Michael's best interest just now. You know that.
He needs to decide for himself.
Oh, as long as that decision fits your schemes.
Alex, I don't have a scheme.
Oh, give it up. You are so self-consumed that you would let this marriage happen simply because there's profit in it for you.
Oh, this is pointless.
This marriage will be a travesty, and you are the only one who can stop it. The only one Alan Michael will listen to.
I will not. I will do nothing to stop it, and the marriage will take place.
Oh, no, it will not. You will do something. I insist.
Or else?
I will bring what's left of your miserable life crashing down around your ears. I will tell Reva that Josh is Mara's father, and you've known it all along.
Freedent's the one. If you've got dental work, you've got 3 great reasons to chew Freedent gum. You know Freedent won't stick to your dental work, and Freedent freshens your breath. But maybe you didn't know Freedent moistens your mouth. So if you hate a dry mouth like I do, chew Freedent.
Freedent's the one that took the stick out of gum, and Freedent moistens your mouth. Yeah, moistens your mouth, and freshens your breath while you chew.
Non-stick Freedent moistens your mouth and freshens your breath.
New Nestle Toll House ready-to-bake cookie dough presents a day at the grocery store.
Hey, where'd you find those? They bake in just 10 minutes, right? I can just taste those warm, melty Toll House cookies. Where'd you say you found those?
In the freezer section.
Oh, why eat a cereal with nothing in the middle when there's so much honey and graham and lots of good things. So much.
Oh, yeah.
In the middle of O's, Quaker O's.
At Play School, we've developed a mobile that's 2 toys in 1. Musical Mobile Busy Box.
When I was a baby, I had the greatest toy. At first, I liked the mobile best. The way the animals went round and round.
And when it's time to take the mobile off, there's still lots of fun.
Now that I'm grown up, I think the Busy Box is even more fun.
Play School's Musical Mobile Busy Box. 10 minutes of music and 10 fun sounds and activities.
I'm so busy.
Glad heavyweight trash bags clean up on Greenwood Avenue.
No way. We could do it.
Get glad. Come on, get glad.
The strongest trash bags in America help turn 3079 Greenwood Avenue into Greenwood Park.
Don't get mad. Get glad.
You're telling me that I should lie to Rick about the baby? How am I supposed to live with that the rest of my life?
You'll manage. After a while, it won't matter anymore. If you and Rick raise the child, then Rick will be the father, no matter...
No, Blake, please, I cannot live a life of deceit anymore. No more secrets. That's not the way to start a life with a man, especially Rick.
At least you'll have a life with Rick. What do you think he's going to do if you tell him the truth?
Oh, God, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, please, this is all too horrible.
Listen, Meredith, look at me.
What?
It happened. Oh. You can't change it now. So you can either spend the rest of your life paying for it, or you can move on. Forget it.
Forget it?
What are you going to accomplish if you confess? What do you think Rick is going to do if he knows the truth? He'll be absolutely devastated. He'll be cut off from you and from his best friend. Yeah. You would be crushed. And Philip...
Oh, don't try to make me feel badly for that man. He's been the most hypocritical monster through this entire affair.
Why? If he doesn't know?
No, but he has been trying to sabotage this wedding since day one.
I'm sure you're imagining that.
Oh, believe me, I wish I was. You know, it's funny. It seems it's all right for him to come and jump my bones, but now when Rick wants to marry me, I'm all of a sudden damaged goods. Please.
Philip's very complicated. I'm sure that in his way he thinks that he's protecting Rick.
Oh, like, get real. What is that, some kind of maniacal macho creed? Tell me, was he trying to protect Rick when he was in my bed? Now, believe me, darling, he was having a damn good time then, and he wasn't spouting off all this righteous baloney to me that... Blake? Blake, are you all right?
I'm sorry. I think I'm going to be sick.
Hey, ladies, almost lunchtime.
Not now, Wanda. We'll talk later. Mindy, you can't call off this deal.
I sure can. I don't like it. Sonny doesn't
Joshua
like it.
does. And he's the president.
Who does consult with me.
He's not going to change his mind. No matter what you or Sonny or anybody else
So there you
says.
are doing it again. You pit family against family, husband against wife. Aren't you ever ashamed of yourself?
You're the only one who's asking for trouble, Mindy.
Look, I've got to go take Will for an appointment at Cedars. He's been very shaky since his last outing with you. In case you've forgotten, I am in charge here, so when I get back, I want to find you gone. Or I'll call security. Just go home. How dare you?
That's not the first time, and it won't be the last. You forget, little girl, that I used to change your messy diapers. So don't you ever forget who you're talking to again.
You know, I have a dream almost every night where I do that very thing. She deserved it. Shall I go get you an antacid? Yeah.
No. You will not tell Reva that Josh is Mara's father, or that I've kept it from her.
Are you so sure?
Yes, I am.
Well, you shouldn't be. HB is gone now. You can't hold that over my head anymore. What's to stop me?
Your love for me?
I could do it for your own good, Alan. It's a terrible weight living with a lie.
You will not tell such a devastating secret on me.
Are you positive of that?
Yes, I am.
Why?
Because if you did, I could kill you.
Hi, Bright Eyes. You got a smile for Daddy? We got something new for you today. See? Apple.
Gerber presents First Foods, fruits and vegetables. 100% natural baby food, so smooth, they're for beginners only. And only from Gerber. The single-serving jar is the start of a perfectly planned feeding system. To begin with, to grow with, to stay with for the first 2 years. Any questions? Call Gerber.
Is it a challenge to keep things neat and clean at your home? Now, Kmart brings you the amazing Carpet Machine Plus by Bissell. You can own your own machine and clean carpets, upholstered furniture, your car, and so much more. The Carpet Machine Plus shoots warm cleaning solution, while powerful suction pulls out liquid and dirt, yet it won't soak carpet or upholstery. Clean your entire home anytime you like and get professional-looking results. Own a Bissell Carpet Machine Plus, $159.97 now at Kmart.
Whipping makes French food rich and creamy. It's why Weight Watchers' new à la Francais yogurt with real fruit is so rich and creamy. It's French whipped. Weight Watchers' new à la Francais yogurt in the best French tradition.
Oatmeal Raisin Crisp?
Taste what they've done to my oatmeal. Oatmeal Raisin Crisp, the nutrition of whole grain oats in flakes.
I taste raisins and almonds.
It's not a little brown sugar I taste. Taste what they've done to oatmeal.
Good day from CBS News. This is Newsbreak. Soldiers fired into a protesting crowd in Algiers today, reportedly killing as many as 25 people. Algerians have been demonstrating against rising prices. Perhaps in protest against the slow pace of reforms, Czechoslovakia's prime minister has resigned, both from the government and from the Czech Politburo. Now this.
Introducing a totally new kind of antiperspirant protection that glides on. New crystal clear Arid Glide On. Not a crumbly stick, not a drippy roll-on. New clear Arid Glide On. Clear Arid protection that glides on.
From the campaigners today, Michael Dukakis would let first-time homebuyers use IRA or retirement accounts as down payments. And George Bush urges America to take its streets back from crime. The Dodgers have just moved to a 3-2 lead over the Mets in the National League playoffs. Game 6 tomorrow. I'm Richard Roth, CBS News, New York.
So think about it, Fletch, and promise me you won't do anything impulsive.
I will, I promise. Hey, Dr. Ed, hi. Hey.
Hi, finished with rounds?
Yeah, about time to hang up the stethoscope for today.
Well, I think I may have another customer for you.
I'm fine, stop it. Yeah, as a matter of fact, Fletcher, I've seen you looking better. I'm just overworked. You seen Meredith?
Maureen, nobody likes a mime, nobody.
Hey, as a matter of fact, that's not true. I mean, you should see us at our house all the time. We're having great bumping into walls that aren't there, eating for 10 meals. How about you? You been doing much eating recently?
Oh, this is all so very smooth. You two work this out ahead of time, do you?
Oh, maybe I should take a look at you.
What? Stop it. I'm okay. I'm headed right out. I'm going to get some rest right now. Well, I will. Really, except I'm going to stop first at the Journal. I'm going to see how Chelsea and Pat are doing, and then I'm going to stop by your house. I'm going to pick up Ben, and then I'll get rest.
Good, then you can stick around for dinner.
Yeah, we'll have real food tonight, I promise.
Well, I'll see about that. Actually, maybe I would stop by if we can also have Meredith, sort of a little celebration, maybe. Because I get the feeling that she's trying not to be too happy in front of me, and I hate that. I want her to know how really excited I am for her.
Yeah, she shouldn't be too hard to track down. She's probably lying down someplace with a touch of morning sickness.
Yeah, what? Is that happening already? Rick, Meredith's parents? Whew. Listen, excuse me, all right?
Thinking about Rick. Wasn't it just yesterday? I was at a basketball game cheering him on. I think time has gone by.
No, hard to imagine him all grown up.
Yeah, maybe he hasn't. I think it's our duty to give him a lot of help and advice.
I think you're right.
Particularly you, Grandpa.
I say we rethink that part of it, huh? So what do you say we go to company and celebrate?
Sure. These women ever come back? What's taking them so long?
Well, I don't care, you know. I'm beat. And nobody has the right to barricade herself into the on-call room.
So write a letter to the editor. Come on, let's hit the cafeteria.
Sounds like a serious Fastnet conference is going on.
Must be.
So you've really fallen hard for the man, huh? Well, God help you. Just don't, please.
Do you have
just
any
don't.
idea what you're getting yourself into here?
I'll take care of Philip. Oh, Blake, please. Do you know what this man is putting me through right now?
I heard a little.
Well, let me tell you the rest. He is blackmailing me. He's told me he will take away my grant, and he'll have me fired from my job here at Cedars. It's like he is punishing me for this marriage.
Even though he still believes the baby is Rick's.
Yeah.
Well, he has to go on believing that. As long as he does, you'll have some leverage.
What? He is trying to take everything in this world that matters to me. Everything.
Not everything. At least you'll still have Rick. At least you'll have the baby.
Even though it's not Rick's baby.
Philip will never have to know that. Do it, Meredith. Call Philip's bluff. Choose Rick over your career.
And give it all up?
I'll help you. I'll do whatever I can to get Philip to back off. Just hold on to Rick. Do it for all of us, Meredith. Don't let things fly apart. Not now.
The nutrition in Kellogg's Mini Wheats helps keep me strong and limber, but the kid in me loves the frosted side as much as chopping timber!
Now Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats makes room for something new. New bite size. Shredded wheat nutrition, great taste, too. Now even more fit on a spoon.
The shredded wheat nutrition helps me keep the beat, but the kid in me finds the tasty frosting knocks me off my feet.
Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats, original and new bite size.
It's there somewhere, hidden away in a drawer. A ring you won't wear because it needs a different setting. Bring it to Gordon's Jewelers and choose from a great array of 14-karat gold mountings. We'll reset your diamond while you watch for the price of the mounting alone. And you can add extra diamonds and gemstones at 20% savings. Come by Gordon for free consultation and cleaning or call for an appointment. Turn your rocks to riches at Gordon's Jewelers.
Okay, you get home from school. You want brownies. What are you going to do? You're watching cartoons. You want brownies. What are you going to do? Here's what you do. No, ready to microwave fudge brownies. From Pillsbury. Out of the fridge. Into the microwave. 5 minutes. Moist, chewy brownies anytime. Right, Timmy? Right, Bobby. And hey, all you got to clean up is Timmy.
New refrigerator ready to microwave fudge brownies. Here, in the dairy case.
Time for a quick break and one of my favorite quick snacks. Sunsweet pitted prunes. Surprised? I don't know why. They're good for you and they're delicious. Rounder, plumper, Sunsweet.
Don't throw away your favorite clothes because they look worn. Wait. Save them with the new Remington Fuzz Away Shaver. It safely removes fills, fuzz, even fraying from clothes, upholstery, and drapes. The Remington Fuzz Away shaves your clothes and saves money, too.
Oh, thank you, Wanda.
I don't know what it is about women in power. I say Mindy was always a bully looking for the right playground. Have you noticed that pinched look she's getting around her nose? That comes from barking out orders. And another thing,
Oh, Reva, sorry I'm late.
Oh, hi. I have some filing to do. I'm glad we talked. Listen, anytime you want to unload, stop by my desk.
Wanda, thank you.
Hi. Now, what was that about?
Mindy, you were right. I think I've gotten too carried away with this whole Sonny situation.
Well, I warned you were getting too personal.
I know, and I told you it was only business. But maybe I was wrong. I mean, I think I've busted open this whole thing between me and the Lewises.
Is it that bad?
Alan, I may have blown the whole deal. You're not upset?
Well, it's not the only deal in town.
Since when?
And besides, it's time to forget about business. Okay, we should get home. I invited Alan, Michael, and Harley for dinner. And I have to set up another meeting for later on this evening.
With who?
As I said, it's not the only deal in town now. Let's go.
Are you feeling any better?
Are you? Frank is so sick sometimes, but this time you went too far. Sorry,
You're apologizing to me after a day with the Borges?
You think maybe they'll let up after the wedding?
Well, I hope so.
I don't know. Maybe in the meantime I should hire a food taster. What do you think?
No. We'll just switch plates at the dinner table, and if somebody jumps up and slaps the fork out of my hand, well, I think we'll know.
You think it'll be a little obvious?
Come on, I'll buy you a hot cider.
You are not Alan Michael's mother. A lonely, meddlesome woman who has no life or love of her own. You will not tell Reva that Josh is Mara's father, or that I've kept it from her. I could kill you. The strife in the boardroom is already undermining Philip's effectiveness. He'd do well to concentrate on shoring up his company.
How does he... My God, he has someone working for him on the inside.
Just the ladies we're looking for. Blake, you have a phone call at the desk.
Oh,
How you feeling?
no. Let her know.
Okay. How would you like for the four of us to go to company and celebrate?
Oh, I can't. I have to check my patients, and I missed rounds today.
Oh?
Yeah, but I'll try to meet you there later. How's that? Okay?
That sounds fine. You sure you feel okay?
I'm fine.
All right.
I have to go.
Oh, we were just going to go on over to company and get something to eat.
Oh, well, I have a very important appointment.
Something you can put off for...
How about I join you there later?
Okay. No, sure. I guess it's us bachelors then, right? I guess it's just us. All right. Bye, sweetie.
I love you.
I love you, too.
All right.
There we are.
Fletcher? Fletcher?
I can't breathe. Lillian, call a code. Code Lillian.
Sometimes your skin gets so dry, you can scratch the word dry right on your hand. And the drier your skin, the more you need Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion. It soothes and starts healing dry skin on contact. That's today's Vaseline Intensive Care.
Dad said you used to make your own spaghetti sauce.
For too many years.
And it was good.
Good. I was famous for it.
Really?
I could have given Ragu a run for their money, but they owned all the jars.
Good morning. It's time for a healthy breakfast. This time your kids will eat it. A cereal with lots of protein. Don't worry, your kids will eat it. And complex carbohydrates. It's new, crunchier Life cereal. Relax, your kids will eat it. Life is still deliciously frosted on the inside, but new Life is crunchier on the outside. Life tastes so good, even grown-up kids will eat it.
There's a monster behind the chair. And it's all your cereal.
New crunchier Life cereal and Cinnamon Life. Unless they're weird, your kids will eat it.
Meryl Streep.
I happen to be very good at stories.
Robert Redford.
I believe that.
Winner of 7 Academy Awards. A sweeping story of passion, romance, and adventure. Their lives were as untamed as the beautiful wild, and so was their love.
Why is your freedom more important than mine?
It isn't. Out of Africa, Sunday.
This has been Guiding Light. Men's neckwear by Howard Behar. Furs by the Christie Brothers. Sure to be with us tomorrow for another full hour of Guiding Light.
I'm Eve Gordon with American Treasury. His name was Jack Jewett, and he's been called the Paul Revere of the South. What he did to earn that title, after this.
Sparkling, shimmering, Windex. Street-free, ammonia D. Only Windex.
They're here.
Shining brilliantly. Windex. Depend on it.
Trying to weaken morale during the Revolutionary War, the British sent a crack band of soldiers to sneak into Charlottesville, Virginia, to capture Governor Thomas Jefferson and the colonial legislature. But a patriot named Jack Jewett saw the troops ride past in the dead of night, guessed their mission, and rode swiftly to Charlottesville to sound the warning. The midnight ride of Jack Jewett saved Jefferson and most of the legislators. It's a fact in the Library of Congress. Learn more about the American Revolution in your library.